Now that it looks like we can start dreaming about traveling again, well, I never stopped dreaming about it, of course, but you know, it got me thinking, might need to replace my travel backpack, although I've just realized that I did that 2 years ago already, and maybe it wasn't that memorable, which is why I've decided to check out this one that was offered to me by a company called NayoSmart. Now, we get offered a lot of stuff and we turn down 99.9% of it, but I thought this is quite interesting. One or two things that I probably wouldn't have been so interested in, but overall it looked like a decent, for want of a better word, package. Let's see what's going on with this and if I'm going to stick with it or maybe go back to the one that I'd forgotten about from 2019. Anyway, let's crack on and check it out. It is just a bag after all. Right, we've got this front pocket, bit of silica gel. It all feels decent. I think I'd have to get rid of that or black it out. It's already coming off a little bit, it seems. But zips feel pretty nice. I like these little loops here. They're very handy for security. I'll probably be putting padlock on those. Nice little pocket there, keychain, pen holder. That's fine, that looks okay. Bit of an awkward angle, this, sorry. On the top, we've got this pocket here, which I guess is just like glasses and little bits and pieces. Nice little curve to it there. On the side, we've got an insulated pocket. Now, I can't get my big bottle in there, so that'll have to be a smaller bottle, but that's pretty handy as it is. On the flip side, we've got one that's more likely for your umbrella or something quick and easy. Not too worried about that. USB exit port. It's nice that it's there. Let's flip over to the back and we've got a little pocket there and another discreet pocket here. Now they have some kind of lining, so that should be very good for in the rain, because I don't believe this comes with a rain cover. It's supposed to be weather resistant, so we'll see how weather resistant. You know, I'm not going to put it to too much of a test on that. We've got some nice little details here with these loops, and of course we can clip it across for when things get a little bit too heavy. Secret pocket on the back, which is a decent size, to be fair. Now let's just clip this back up. The clips and the buckles, they're kind of plasticky, but they feel like they'll be just fine. I've used different bags traveling around and they've lasted okay. This feels a lot better. We do have a big grab handle there, which is solid. I suppose it's handy, I don't mind that. Let's open this up and we've got a couple of nice big sections here. First of all, thank you, radio. Okay, so we've got a little pocket there and there. Now these aren't closed on the side, so I suppose good for documents, stuff like that. Now that one's saying tablet, but my tablet's in use at the moment actually. Let me grab my MacBook Air, and it's clearly in a big case. You know, this is the 13-inch M1 in a hammer case. That goes in like that. You do have these little things, I suppose, to secure that a bit more. That's absolutely fine. Now I like this little bit of mesh here that's protected just to keep things in place. Now another thing that attracted me to this was it's got these nice little cases. So if we open this one up, you can see the ceiling is very decent as well. So nice little utilities case there. That's going to come in handy. I do tend to carry gadgets and bits and pieces in sandwich boxes, for want of a better phrase. I find them very handy, very portable and fairly discreet as well. And they fit well in backpack setups like this when traveling. Now, I've not used one of these style toiletry cases. I mean, you can hang stuff up there. Got a couple of loops there, and I guess that's just to make it easier to clean. And I suppose it's got some sort of insulation value, so I'm not going to be keeping anything warm in there. So maybe it's just a design feature that is not so important. But yeah, very handy, cool. When I travel on planes, for example, you're limited what you can take, but that'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, you can just pull that out then when you want, and I suppose you'd have to have your stuff in a clear bag still to put through security, but there you go. Nice little pocket in there. We've got a pocket in there, which actually, which side is it? We've got one this side, which is probably where you're going to put your USB charger if you want to use this port. Run the cable through here, which is actually, there's a little cable there, you see, which is actually tidy. It's away then. There's a little bit of Velcro as well, so if you fear that water might get in there somehow, that's closed off and closed off again. I'm not sure how often I'm going to use that, but it's a handy feature. Some of you might use it a lot more. And yeah, that is it. I think it's going to be very, very useful. It's a good size for taking on planes, which is why I've got it. I do have the larger model too, of course, which will be more useful for day trips around the UK, weekenders, stuff like that, when we can do them again. But yeah, that is the overview of the bag. I've been using it for a little while then, and it's holding up nicely. I'm not finding any bugbears that sometimes you find after using things for a while. It all just seems to work pretty well. As you know, if you're on this channel a lot, you know I'd like to get rid of that. It could be worse, to be fair. I've had some bags that have been really practical, but have had kind of annoying things. I don't take anything with huge logos, but this is kind of pushing it, so that might get blacked out at some point. That's my personal preference. The fabric is very nice. I haven't put it through a lot of water yet, you know, heavy rain showers, and as it doesn't have a rain cover, that could be something that I'm going to be looking at, and I'll mention it in the comments somewhere below if, you know, it becomes a bit of a problem. I'll just get a nice discreet rain cover. Sometimes a rain cover is a good security measure when you're traveling too. Less hands can dip in if your bag's covered in one big piece of fabric. Now, these zips are nice and solid, and they've got good little, you know, spaces so that you could attach, at least with ones like this, a little lock if you want, a discreet padlock, just to, again, stop those hands dipping in when you're carrying this. It's got this very solid handle that I've seen people moan about before, but I'm okay with it. It's fine. I don't mind at all. The overall feel and use of the bag is a big positive for me. Now, the thing is, this can only be bought on the official website at the moment. I'm working on getting a discount code, which I'll put in the description below. It's currently showing as $93. I've got the larger one as well that I've been comparing it with, and yeah, I think it's good value, especially when you look at other bags out there, especially well-known brands that you see all over, you know, the usual retail spots. Very nice. Happy that I got hold of this bag. Definitely going to be using it on my travels when we can get out and fly around the world. For now, make sure to subscribe, comment below if you've used anything from this company, or if you've got any other cool little sort of techie things that you want to just let us know about. The comments are waiting. I'll see you there.